Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Kicks 2 Heat. As you guys see, we do have a very dirty Uptempo right here. This shoe all around is just dirty. You got on the bottom, you have all those rocks stuck in there. On this shoe, you have all that as well. Same thing. So what I'm gonna start off today by doing is be doing these sides right here. And as you guys see, they are very dirty. So what I'm gonna do first is in here, I do have Dawn dish soap and very hot water, but that's not the only thing that I'm going to be adding in. I'm also going to be adding, once again, MG Gate cleaner. This is very good cleaner. I'm just going to pour that right into there. You don't need too much, you know, this is just, and you just want to shake it up a little bit. This works very well, I gotta say. Then I'm going to use this. This is the medium brush. This right here, I'm just going to go down on the side, as you guys see. It's going to go. And this is long enough for this kind of shoe. That's why I like this brush. And it's perfect for the sides. You don't have to worry about, you know, wetting this part over here. It'll dry up no problem. This is one of the shoes that shouldn't be too hard to scrub out, but if it does give you a difficult time, you always do, you know, at least one more time than you did, because it usually does come out better. But as you guys see so far, compared to this one, we do already have a total change. Still very yellow, as you guys see, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna wipe this down, right? And when I wipe this down, as you guys see, it does get a little bit whiter. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm just gonna spray some mist. This mist is gonna help, you know, get the amount of wetness that I need. You don't need it too soaked. And what I'm gonna do next is this right here, hydrogen peroxide. This helps a lot. So I'm just gonna spray this right on top. You don't have to go too crazy. And with that, you're just gonna grab this brush right here. This is the soft brush. So this is gonna help pick up everything and pick up whatever I missed. So as you guys see, I'm gonna do the same thing, just go down in a motion. I'm just gonna scrub. And yeah, don't worry about if you're doing it too hard or too soft. You'll realize while you're doing it how much pressure you actually need, how dirty the shoe is. You give it a little more pressure, but this shoe's not too dirty, so I'm going very soft, very softly. So as you guys see, I'm gonna go right there, right? And I'm just gonna wipe this down now. I'm gonna wipe this down. You can put a little pressure into it, try to pick up whatever was left. And as you guys see, it is much better on this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So the same exact thing, I'm gonna grab my big brush. I'm gonna dip it right in, and I'm just gonna come right into there. Perfect. For those of you who don't have this brush, I would highly recommend. It does work very well. And just to give you guys an idea, I usually do start on the inner sides because that's usually where it gets very dirty. So there you go. Now I'm gonna wipe it up, do the same process. Wipe it up, and then I'm gonna spray some mist. Get a little wet, perfect. Then I'm gonna spray some hydrogen peroxide once again. This right here is very useful. And I'm gonna come with my soft brush. Perfect. Okay, these two brushes are the only kind of brushes you really need for this kind of shoe. And as you guys see, I just scrubbed that down, so now I'm gonna wipe that down. As you guys see, there's a big change going on already, which we want. Perfect. So now, as you guys see, we do have some dirtiness going around on the back, and then on this side to use a cleaning as well. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go to this side and fix that up. As you guys see, it is very dirty. Just gonna wipe whatever was on there off. No worries, wipe that off. And gonna do the same step that I did. Perfect. So I'll go right down the shoe. And this first step is very important because you're cleaning everything that's already on top right off. This is the kind of brush that's just going to scrub everything off, and it's going to help. It's going to definitely help get everything that's stuck inside But the second brush, which I use as a soft brush, is the most important brush because that's what lifts everything up and off of here and cleans the spots that are left. So perfect. Now that I did that, I'll wipe that off. Perfect. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to spray some mist once again. Mist is very important to me, I feel, because it does help, you know, bring everything that's in here and move it off, or it does help bring everything that's in here and move it up. So there's two benefits about it. Perfect. Just gonna scrub that down. Okay, now I'm gonna work my way to the back. Alright, I'll work my way to the back. Perfect. Now I'm gonna wipe down the shoe. Alright. And now what I'm gonna be doing next for my final step is, so I do have some cracks right on this side. As you guys see, it's still a little bit dirty right there. I do gotta wipe that off again. But there are some cracks that I'm gonna be getting into that do help push everything off that's stuck inside of there. So I'm just gonna be getting right into there. Perfect. I'm just going to go on this side now. I'm going to add a little bit more right into here. Okay. And now I'm just going to go. Perfect. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my soft brush, which is this, and I'm just going to go right down that spot. Okay, perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing to the other shoe, but I'm going to dip it back in and go right down. Yeah, that's perfect. The soft brush. All right. So now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna wipe it down, and I usually use a microfiber towel. Works very well. Okay. And as you guys see, it is definitely a lot whiter than it was. So now we're gonna work our way to the back side. So the back side is a little bit dirty, I would say. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna spray some mist right onto it. Perfect. And then I'm gonna grab my long brush, just kind of pick up whatever I missed off on this side. Perfect. And I'm gonna do the same to this side. Okay. And now I'm going to grab my soft brush. I'm just going to go around. The back doesn't need too much. It doesn't get as dirty as the front and the sides. So, you know, it should be good after a quick wiping. Then I'm going to wipe that down. And as you guys see, it is definitely much better. Okay, perfect. So, as you guys see, all around the shoe is looking much better than it did. And now, as you guys see in the bottom, right, this is when peroxide comes in handy. This right here is going to help lift everything up. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick. I'm going to spray some right onto there. Okay. And with this one, you do want to use the long brush that I have. And this right here is going to pull everything that's on the bottom of here right off, no problem. sometimes you just give it a little tap, try to get the little brittles right into there. And as you guys see, I'm going to wipe that off. And it does look a little better already. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my soft brush. And this is the final step. So this is always the final step because you don't want to touch your shoe with the same brush you wipe the bottom of your shoe with. So I always do this part for last. And as you guys see, this right here is going to help get anything that I missed. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this shoe up. And for the final step, you guys see everything that's coming out. It's all coming out. Some spots don't like to come out, so that's when I do use my tool that I have. And I do get right into there. And this is when I'm going to try to get right into there. Blow some. Okay, as you guys see, that rock right there is coming right out. And then I'll just do the same. I'll just get my right into there. Perfect. Whatever rocks you see. As you guys see, this tool works very handy in multiple ways. It's going to help get whatever you're trying to get out right out, no problem. As you guys, and this is when you come with the brush, and you're going to wipe all that off. So that's when I go in, perfect. Sometimes there are little rough spots, and okay, and then from there what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get right into those spots, and I'm just gonna get right into there. You're gonna want to blow all this right down. You don't have to do the whole shoe, just do wherever you think is necessary. Sometimes I'll just go a little crazy and just go everywhere. Okay, so perfect. So from there, what I'm gonna do now is grab my long brush. I'm gonna scrub all that. Okay, perfect. And the last step, I'm gonna come with the soft brush. Okay, and as you guys see, it is still soapy, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set that down, let that sit for a second, and while I let that sit, I will be just drying the whole shoe up on the sides. Okay, and as you guys see, they do look a lot better. And on the bottom, I will be letting that sit because all that's going to come up, and I will show you guys what happens next in a quick snippet that I'm going to be posting. And thanks so much for the support and love, and come back and like, subscribe, and comment so much more.